Grimsby, Ontario is a small town nestled between Lake Ontario and the Niagara Escarpment. On September 27, 2014, Grimsby held their Doors Open Grimsby Festival. One of the best days of the year to enjoy in this friendly by nature town, as sites across the town open their doors to the public for free. As the unofficial icon of Doors Open Grimsby, the HG&B trolley was brought into service for all to enjoy.
What time is it?
What time is it, Mr. Hall?
It's time to almost leave. That's what it is.
The HG&B operated in Grimsby from 1894 to 1931, travelling along the old No. 8 highway. We'll take a ride along the main street to a majestic home known as Vinifera, the inn on Winery Row. During the festival, Vinifera hosted the Doors Open Grimsby Market on their front lawn. They were joined by a variety of vendors such as wineries, photographers and food shops. Originally, Vinifera was owned by John Beamer Balslaw, who was the founder of the Methodist campground at Grimsby Beach, the forerunner of the North America White Chautauqua movement. The original house was built here in 1846. It was destroyed by fire in 1874 and rebuilt not long after, as it appears today. "100 years later, it was restored to its original grandeur by the Allen family, for whom the bridal suite is named. Now we'll take the trolley to the Murray Street home of the Grimsby Museum. Today, the Canadian Military Heritage Society has set up World War I displays on the lawns of the museum, featuring a recruiting booth and items commonly seen during the First World War. Located on the museum's grounds is the Grimsby Cenotaph, a poignant reminder of those young men who bravely fought in the war but did not return, erected by the Royal Canadian Legion Branch 127 and the Royal Canadian Air Force. The memorial is dedicated to the men and women of the Grimsby area who served during the war and helped to bring peace for a better world. Let's head down Ontario Street to visit Grimsby's Carnegie Building. Andrew Carnegie created a foundation to fund the construction of some 2,500 libraries. 127 were built in Canada. Today, our Carnegie Building is host to the Grimsby Historical Society archives. Another site located just across the street is Chibo Osteria, once known as the Doctor's House. Today, the building is home to one of Grimsby's many fine restaurants. One of the highlights of the Doors Open event is St. George's Ukrainian Orthodox Church, a beautifully ornate structure built in 1865. The screen with its beautiful icons is a classic example of Ukrainian ecclesiastical architecture. Let's see what's happening on Main Street. Why, it's Old Betsy, Grimsby's 1930s vintage fire truck. Today it's returned home to the old fire hall, recently restored as part of Grimsby's facade improvement program, now offices for the Grimsby Chamber of Commerce. For over 200 years, Main Street has been the economic and cultural centre of the town of Grimsby, with many wonderful restaurants and shops. Arriving in large numbers after the end of the Second World War, the Dutch have played an important role in the culture of Grimsby. One of the centres of Dutch culture is the Dutch Shop. At the corner of Main and Christie, the Dutch Shop displays the Dutch mural. This mural features important people and events from 400 years of Dutch history in Canada. Queen Juliana, the Queen of the Netherlands from 1948 to 1980, paid a visit to Grimsby during her reign and was the inspiration for featuring the mural in this year's Doors Open Grimsby. Back on Main Street, everybody was out enjoying the great weather and Doors Open Grimsby. With free admission, many people stopped by to check out the great music and classic cars on display. In the afternoon, there was a chicken wing contest, with a judge and gesture named for Grimsby's favourite chicken wings. During the day, voting was going on for the classic cars in the categories of Best in Show, Best Engine, Best Interior, Best Rims and Best Paint Job. Everybody loved it, especially in the trolley. Every ride filled all the seats. Off we go to Elmtree Road to visit family-friendly Our Gate to Your Plate farm. Ducks, sheep and chickens. This farm specialises in rare breed animals such as Galloway cattle, Romney sheep and ringneck pheasants. The owner, Andy, took doors open guests on tours of the cattle, black pigs and fine horses. Down at historic Grimsby Beach, the former Methodist campground, there are beach houses, many with intricate gingerbread trimmings. The history of Grimsby Beach came alive on Doors Open Day as actors portraying local historic figures interpreted the tumultuous week from August 1914 at the outbreak of war. That was Doors Open Day in Grimsby in 2014. Do you like what you saw? Be sure to visit Grimsby's next Doors Open on September 26, 2015.